All right, today we're diving into a story about a friendship that is so intense, it actually tries to defy death itself. It's a real journey into loss, guilt, and a bond that just refuses to be broken.
I mean, really think about that. That's the question right at the heart of this whole thing. It messes with everything you think you know about grieving, about letting go, and what it really means to be haunted by your past.
So, our story kicks off with two girls, Jade and Vicky. But just calling them best friends, well, that doesn't even begin to cover it. Their bond is something else entirely. It's way more intense, almost all-consuming.
And look, that's coming straight from Jade. In her mind, she and Vicky aren't really two separate people. They're like two halves of a whole. This friendship isn't just a part of her world, it is her world.
I mean, they've been stuck together since they were toddlers. But, it's not exactly a relationship of equals. Jade completely idolizes Vicky. Vicky's the confident one, the vibrant one. Jade's whole identity is so wrapped up in Vicky's that she kind of feels like a ghost girl without her, basically living in her best friend's shadow.
But this seemingly perfect codependent little world is, well, it's about to crack. And the whole thing starts with something incredibly simple, almost silly, a disagreement about after-school clubs.
So here's the deal. For what feels like the first time ever, Jade actually wants to do something for herself. She wants to join the drama club. But Vicky, who's always used to being in charge, pretty much gives her an ultimatum. If you want me to come to drama with you, you have to join the fun run club with me first.
Vicky says this, but come on, it is a total power play. She knows Jade can't even imagine doing anything alone. This whole argument, it's not really about the clubs, is it? It's about Jade finally getting frustrated and Vicky just refusing to let her have an identity outside of them.
So this tension, it follows them right out of the school. Vicky starts teasing a moody Jade, trying to get the upper hand again, but it just pushes Jade further away. And you have to picture this. They're standing by the side of a busy road, caught up in this fight that feels so small, but is actually huge. And then, in one single terrifying moment, this teenage argument turns into a life-shattering tragedy.
These are the last words Vicky ever says. In a moment of total frustration, she just shouts this out. And without even looking, she steps right off the curb. It's this final, carefree, defiant act, and it changes absolutely everything.
You hear the squeal of brakes, a single high-pitched scream, and then just silence. Everything stops. The world just shifts on its axis. What happens next is just a blur of total panic and confusion. At the hospital, Jade goes through every stage of shock. First, it's disbelief. This has to be a dream, right? Then comes the desperate bargaining with the universe. She finds out Vicky's in a coma, and she has to endure this agonizing wait. And finally, a nurse says the words that make the nightmare real. I'm afraid Vicky died.
And then, as if that wasn't enough, Vicky's mother asks her this question. A moment of pure, raw grief that just lands on Jade like an accusation. It cements this crippling survivor's guilt. Why didn't I stop her? That question is going to haunt her.
Okay, so just when you think this is a story about grief and guilt, it takes a sharp, surreal turn. Jade's story of loss is about to become a straight-up ghost story.
She just can't process it. She can't accept that Vicky is gone. So she just runs. She bolts from the hospital and just pounds the pavement all the way back to the scene of the accident, back to the last place Vicky was truly alive.
When she gets there, she sees this makeshift memorial, a bunch of red roses, and it hits her in this new, awful way. It's only been an hour, and the world is already turning her vibrant, living best friend into a memory, a story.
And then she hears a voice behind her. It's Vicky, grinning, and she delivers this line with perfect, ironic timing. The unthinkable has been replaced by the impossible. Vicky is back.
And so begins this completely bizarre new reality for Jade. She has to navigate life, school, grief, all with her best friend's ghost whispering in her ear.
Their friendship now has this whole new set of rules. Vicky is a secret that only Jade can keep. She can pop up out of thin air, she can change her outfit with just a thought, and, oh yeah, she can fly. It's a surreal, really complicated new life for both of them.
And Vicky isn't some sad, tormented spirit. Not at all. She embraces her new reality with that same old flair. She's not a ghost. She's an angel. At least, that's what she calls herself.
She finds this whole new kind of freedom in being dead, free from all the consequences and rules.
But this is where their eternal friendship takes a really chilling turn. During a trip, Vicky's flying effortlessly outside a moving train, and she suggests that Jade join her. Just one little leap. It is a terrifying moment that shows you the possessive, dangerous side of their bond. Vicky doesn't want to lose her best friend, even if it means Jade has to lose her life to stay with her.
And that leaves us with this final haunting question. How do you do it? Jade is trapped. She can't mourn. She can't move on. She's stuck with the ghost of a friendship that was already controlling in life and is now totally inescapable in death. It's a paradox, and there's no easy answer.